Hello everybody, happy Friday. Oh, how has everybody been? I hope you all have been doing great. Look who's up here, Miss Genevieve. She sends a huge hello to everybody and a special kiss to her mama Chiquita. I am going to be changing a few of my babies today. Genevieve, Vijanye, and Malachi are all getting a costume change today. They're going to be the babies that I'm dressing, with a little bit of Christmas cheer. And I'm just going to be doing a little rambling as we go here. So get yourself a cuppa. Oh, I hope everybody is doing fabulously. Is everybody ready for the holidays? I tell you what, for those of you that celebrate Christmas, I hope y'all are ready. It has been a kind of a different year for me, and I was trying to remember if I've talked about this at all in a video, but I'm not sure that I have. But I was actually not really looking, I don't want to say I wasn't looking forward to Christmas per se. I just wasn't in my normal deck the halls kind of spirit. Usually the day after Thanksgiving is the day I like to decorate. I mail out my Christmas cards the day after Thanksgiving. It's just kind of, those are part of some of my preparation traditions that I have. And I don't know why, I just wasn't feeling like doing any of it. And I started, y'all know I'm a ponderer. So I started thinking about what could be the reason why I'm feeling this way. Before I go on, I'm going to dress Genevieve in this beautiful dress that was sent to us from Suzanne in Australia. It is a beautiful plaid dress. Let me see who it is by. Laura Ashley. And it is plaid in a very beautiful, like a brick red. I don't know if that's brick. It's a dark red. And then there's some like a camel color and then thin lines in black and brown. And it's got a beautiful smocking with these lovely red ribbon flowers along the front. And then I paired it with the little matching kind of camel-y color sweater. Oh, let me think. Where was I, ladies? So anyway, I was trying to figure out, why I was feeling the way I was. And I thought, this year my mom was not going to be able to come with us. We did not go to Illinois for Thanksgiving this year, but she was not going to be able to come back with us. She has some things set up in December that we're not going to allow her to come back. And so I thought, well, is it because, she wasn't here for all those weeks leading up to Christmas? The last couple years she's helped me decorate and she's, been here and we've had a lot of fun. And I thought, well, no, because, the years prior to that when she wasn't here, I've, been fine. And I went down a few other, thought processes. And it just finally dawned on me. It's just been a very hectic, busy, kind of out of control year. And I thought, you know what? I don't want that to be a part of my Christmas. And I'm normally really organized. I shop and wrap and everything where it doesn't stress me out. So it's not that Christmas is stressful, but it just felt this year was kind of really a bit more than normal in those regards, that I wanted Christmas to be really simple this year. So I started thinking back to my childhood Christmases on my grandparents' farm. And it was always so lovely. Every year the tree got smaller and smaller. My grandfather would, bring in a live tree, but as the family grew, the tree had to get smaller to accommodate all of us. And there's a little loop back here to put this through. And so we always had my one uncle dressed up as Santa, and each parent was responsible to bring a gift for their child to give to Santa to put in his bag. And then Santa would give, one year it was one of those large candy canes, and then the next year it was a large Hershey bar. So every other year you either got a mint stick or a Hershey bar. And when I was quite young, my grandparents gave each of us, why is that not laying right? Gave each of us a gift. But once the cousins' quantity became so large, they couldn't afford to do that. And it was never even talked about. It just kind of, nobody said, how come we don't have a gift this year from Grandma and Grandpa? We just, we'd ever, I don't know. At least I don't know of anybody who did that. And so, we just would, it was always a potluck. My grandma and grandfather would provide like the main, turkey and ham. And then we got to go up a bit early because my cousins, they lived there, all of them. And so, we were the ones that lived out of state. And so going there for, school Christmas holiday was wonderful. And I would help my grandma. She would make homemade noodles, and she would make homemade beef and noodles and chicken and noodles. And I would bake with her. We would spend days baking all kinds of cookies. And my grandfather, she would buy him vanilla ice cream in these big white tubs. They were plastic round tubs with a lid. And she would save those and, nest them all together throughout the year and keep them in her root cellar. And then as the cookies cooled and became ready for storage, we would write on the outside. I don't really want to put water in her hair because I'm going to put a hat on her. I would, one of us would write with a Sharpie marker what kind of cookies were in that tin. And then we would take them down to the root cellar. Oh, darn, I was going to put tights on her. Okay, wait, let's lift this up and take off her diaper cover. I forgot to mention that the dress has a matching diaper cover. Let's put your tights on, darling. So I used to love to do that, but my favorite part about the cookies was there was a counter in my grandparents' kitchen where the cookies were set out on Christmas Eve, because we always did Christmas Eve. And as the platters would get low, I used to get to go down to the root cellar and find the container that had the cookies, and I would bring it up and refill the platter and keep doing that. I loved doing that, and making sure all the cookie platters stayed full. And sounds right up my alley, doesn't it? But we would, so my grandparents' kitchen table had a seating for 4, and then they had a couple other chairs in the kitchen, and then my grandfather had taken an old door and put it on sawhorses in the living room. They had a very large, long living room, and I would say it was probably, I don't know, maybe 12 by 20 or something like that. I don't know, it was big. And so the door on the sawhorses was in the center of the room. And of course there was a couch and a love seat and there was a recliner and another chair. And then my grandmother's desk was in the living room and her wooden chair there. So there were places to sit, but the children, we all sat on the floor. And some of the adults did too. And of course if an adult got up, you couldn't save your seat. It was fair game for anybody who took it over, except the children, the adults. We respected the adults and let them have the seats. And so, look how beautiful she is. I put some cream tights on her with these beautiful black velvet shoes that have black satin 3 rosettes on the toe. And then I'm going to put a little, I got these, there's a photo prop lady who I get things from, and she had these RTS is ready to ship. Took me a while to learn that, ladies. And she had the 6 Santa hats, 3 in what they call a sitter size, which is for sit-up age babies, and then 3 in newborn. So I ordered them all. She had them on clearance for an amazing price. And so I thought, well, 6 of my babies can have Santa hats. So we're going to put one on Genevieve. Look how cute she looks, y'all. Oh, you're a darling. All right, let's come over here and get your sister. Let me grab her Emma Bean. So anyway, I just always loved, so back to the table. So then everything was a potluck. So like I said, my grandparents provided like those main things, and then everybody else brought stuff. And then we would, after the meal, we would, Santa would come and we would play games. And we would play Uno, and we would play spoons, and just have an absolutely fabulous time. And I really just thought, oh, why don't we do that? Why don't we just have a really simple Christmas this year? Because my mom had mentioned that instead of us hosting this year, that she would host. And so she and I talked, and she really liked that idea, because she just said, I agree. It's been a really chaotic year. It's been for her too. There's nobody in my life that I know that has not had just kind of a crazy year in one way or another. Sorry, I'm just trying to position Emma Bean here, but Emma might sit off to the side today for now. Well, yeah, I don't want to sit there for now, Emma Bean. I'll get you organized once Vijagne is back. Vijagne, I am going to put her in this red velour outfit. It's all red, but it has there's like a design imprinted into the velour. It is Luna Luna Copenhagen, and it is a crossover and ties at the side like a kimono style, and it has matching flared pants. And I have a Santa hat for you too, darling. Anyway, so my mom and I talked about it and went back and forth, and she really liked the idea. And so we're doing Christmas Eve. Based on some of our other family members who have, some of my brother's children are married or with significant others, and so they now do Christmas Day with their in-laws. I'm just looking around because I realized I didn't see Genevieve's ring. Okay, let's take yours off for now. I'll have to find it. I bet it came off when I took her outfit off. I can't tell you how many times I have found that ring after videos on the floor, like when I've moved her and stuff, or repositioned her, and then later I'm like walking around and I find that ring. One of them, sometimes both of them. Anyway, I really need to put the ones back on them that are attached to the bracelets that really belong to Saffron and Sapphira, but they're not wearing them right now, so. Anywho. So we agreed on doing Christmas Eve, and so she and I have had a really fun time organizing it. My invitation arrived yesterday. She worked on those, but together we wrote a little ditty to Over the River and Through the Woods for the invitation, and we are doing a potluck, and we wrote down what everybody's supposed to bring. Each person was assigned. She and I chose the menu, and one of the other things that was a huge love of mine was we would make, I have an auntie who's from Indonesia, and she made the most amazing wontons, and the recipe has been passed down in our family. And so we used to, actually those were made most of the times when I was there, I remember them being made there. And then, because we would help chop the vegetables and stuff. And then as time went by, the meat would be brought made. But we would always sit and wrap them. And then we would line up and get one wonton as it came out of the grease. Then you'd run to the back of the line. And by the time you got up there again, by now the grease was really going. And, or oil, I should say. And, you'd get a little plate full. And you could just eat them we would make so many wontons. Anyway, so that's one of the things I'm going to be making. Is I'll prepare the meat ahead of time, and I'll, take the wrappers with me, and that'll be part of our day. And then we've planned some really fun activities and games. And it's just going to be we're not doing any gifts. We said no gifts this year. We're going to have some prizes for the games, and we're just going to enjoy time with each other. And that's what I'm really, really looking forward to. And I really, really hope this is something we can embrace. Because there's no small children anymore right now. I shouldn't say anymore, but right now, because, there may be in the future. My brother's children are of that age. But at this point, there's no young children. We're all adults. And not that adults shouldn't, have that magical, playful spirit at Christmas at all. We should all have that every day, really. But I don't know, I just really feel like having a simple Christmas is just, what I needed this year. And, my mom ended up saying that she felt she needed that too. So it worked out really, really well. And then she'll be coming back with us, which will be really nice. I'm not sure how long she's planning to stay, but for sure she'll be here for the new year, which will be lovely. Oops, I didn't tie that very nicely, did I, Bijanye? So yeah, so I hope y'all's Christmas plans are coming together, and that y'all aren't stressed. If you're stressed, then maybe reevaluate. I'm going to put some little ankle boots on her with her little white frilly socks here. Anyway, but I've never been one to want to stress over the holidays, and I haven't. And I felt if I did the normal this year, it was going to be stressful. And I don't, not only does, I don't want to make it sound selfish like, oh, well, it doesn't bring you joy, so you're not willing to do it. But I feel like if a gift or anything is given with those feelings behind it, I don't know, the gift, it doesn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? So, I have some friends I'm trading gifts with and stuff, but just, for the family this year, I don't know, it just didn't feel right to do that this year. I don't know why, but only God knows, but I'm trying to, honor that it was just not the year for that. So we'll see. I don't know if this will become our family tradition or not. Oh, I think is that a newborn size? Let me look. No, that's a bigger one. All right, let's see if we can get all your hair in there, darling. Well, we want some to stick out. Let's maybe get a little bit of, no, I liked it better in. Okay. Oh, let's put your glasses. You can't even see, darling. Oh, my word. First, I have to wipe her glasses off a little. They're a little smudged. I'm a glasses wearer. You don't want smudged glasses. You can't see out of them. Okay, that's better. There you are. If you could smile, I bet you would. She's like, thank you, I can see now. I can see clearly now. Okay, let's not sing. I'm a singer. When lyrics come to mind, I like to sing them. Oh, anyway. All right, sit here with your sister. I might have to post some photos on Instagram. Anyway, so I'm really now so looking forward to Christmas. And I've not even decorated my house. I did, oops, there went your ring. I'm just trying to see. I don't see, where did it go? I heard it. It fell onto the seat, ladies. Oh, and oh, there it is. I just had you positioned so sweetly. I don't see Genevieve's on her finger, so we'll be on the hunt for that later, won't we, Genevieve? But let me put her book over here. I just want it simple this year. So I just thought I would do a little bit in the nursery with the babies. I don't know if y'all have seen, let's get Malachi. Bless him, he's been dressed in bare legs. Well, I guess he's not dressed in bare legs, but he's had bare legs since, all through Halloween. Because I put him in this gorgeous Kermit ensemble from Liz. Hello, man. Fist bump. I don't know if y'all have seen Wendy's amazing tour. How she decorated her nursery for Christmas. Just so beautiful. So, so beautiful. Let me see if there's snaps on the back. There are. But yeah, I just haven't really done anything this year in terms of decorating. I'm super excited though. Next weekend I will be spending Saturday cooking and Sunday baking because I'm doing the Christmas cookies as well. So I'm really super excited about that. I love to both bake and cook. So I've decided I was going to do it all on Sunday, but look at you. You're so sweet, little man. He's looking right at me, y'all. But I just decided I would split it up between the 2 days and just really have a lot of fun with it. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah. And then we have a family member who's not going to be able to make it. And I was on the phone with her the other day, and she's decided to come here for a few days. So I'm getting ready for her to come visit. I'm like, just be warned, nothing's decorated. She's like, what? Oh, they're used to me. I've always put up a tree, and I have little fun things on every doorknob. And right, little Malachi? I know. It's a little different kind of year. I even have a tree for in the nursery. It's a little tiny one with my little Playmobil ornaments, but I'm just taking a break this year. And we'll see if normal life resumes next year or if I, continue with this trend. But I think next year will be different. I'm really looking forward to 2020 being more of a calmer year. I'm speaking that into existence. I'm putting little black corduroy pants on him with some little white socks. I'm not taking his hat off yet because he's going to have total hat hair. And then I'm putting a little man shirt on him that is, it's a white long sleeve button down shirt. And it has little faux suspenders that are like on. They're like not loose at all. And a little, right where the buttons go down, there's like a faux, a tie. Oh, little man. It's like a proper long man tie, not a bow tie. It's just like the same kind of dark red as the girls are in, but it's like a satin ribbon, and then it has little diagonal stripes in black, I believe, yeah. So I'm going to put a little Santa hat on him too. Normally I spritz and comb their hair, but because I'm putting hats directly on them, I don't want to, trap the moisture in there. Dewy little man. And then I have these little old-fashioned little tie shoes that have little pin dot swirls on them. They're little walkers. Let's see if we can get this over those curly toes of yours. So anyway, yeah, so I hope everybody's looking forward to Christmas. And I did finally do Christmas cards. I actually have a couple more left to write, which is on my mental agenda for today, and then I'll take them to the post office probably. Well, maybe we'll see if I'll be going to the post office. We're actually supposed to get snow tomorrow, too. So we'll see, but hopefully by Monday. It just depends on, I'm not sure how long our guest, I don't know exactly when she's arriving or when she's heading back, so it's kind of a little bit of a free-for-all, huh, Malachi? Oh, your hat hair's not too bad, but we're going to put a little Santa hat on you. Leave a couple curls out. Oh, little Malachi! And then I also have a little reindeer stuffy. I don't know who I'm going to put that with yet. All right, so we have 3 more hats. Come on, little man. To put on. I think I'll put the big one on Miss Zolani, because she is my next large baby. Got to position him here in the lily pad. Alright, I'm going to have y'all maybe look at, I'm going to bring the whole tripod over here. I'll take you off in a couple minutes, but I'll have you look at, how about those 3 little ones there? Saffron, Atticus, and Sapphira. Oh, sorry for the bumpity bump. All right, let me put the big hat on Miss Solani. We have to take her, let me see, maybe not. I don't know if I have to take her little hair ribbon off or not. Yeah, you can kind of see it through the stitching. I cannot abide by that. Can I, Zolani? Okay. Anyway, I don't know how many of you know, but Lori of Reborn Huggles has set up a page on Facebook that looks like it's very active. I've been on it a couple times, and the couple times I've gone over there, I'm like shocked at how many posts there are. People are putting videos, they're doing lives, I'm not very active, but there are quite a few ladies from the community that are over there, and everybody, you know, it seems like everybody's having a great time. So, okay. I don't really have anybody else that'll match a red hat. Maybe Juliet can get away with it because she has a little black outfit on, but her shoes are bright pink. Let's see. Yeah, you can get away with it, can't you, darling? I do have little red shoes. I might swap her shoes. My pile of put things away after the video is growing. All right, let me have those hot pink shoes quickly. So anyway, yeah, there's quite a few ladies over there. So if you're on Facebook, you do have to, you know, I think you have to be approved. I'm not sure. I was invited, so I'm not. I think if you ask to join, I'm not sure, Lori, if you have help or if you're the only moderator, but I do believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not sure if it's a public or a private group. But anyway, feel free to check that out, and yeah. And congratulations on all the ladies getting babies. I've seen a few box openings. Shannon and Kelly both got the Josie sculpt, and Renee got a new baby, and Annie got some new babies. It's just been a baby boom. So yeah, congratulations to everybody on new babies. And I've seen lots of happy mail going around and Christmas cheer. So congratulations to everybody. Oh no, I knew I had one more hat. All right, let's see who over here. I think I'll put it on Atticus because, well, I know he's not painted, that he's just a kit. Well, I shouldn't say that. That's not really nice. He's not just a kit. He's the potential to be. But this way, because I can't choose which girl to put it on, you know, they're, not that they have to be the same, but oh, look how sweet. He is such a little man. All right, and I'll give who do I give the cute little deer stuffy to? I'll put it there in Saffron's hand. Sapphira doesn't mind. All right, let me take y'all off here, and then I can show you everything. And like I said, I think I'll snap a few photos for Instagram because it's, you know, I'm so lagging over there too. And I have to show you. Oh, well, let's start up here. There's Calcadon. I actually purchased this outfit at the resale. It was brand new in the package, and it was listed for a 10 to 12 inch bear. And it was all kind of folded up in the package. I thought, I wonder if that'll fit one of my Blythe girls. But no, it was swimming on them. So I thought, well, let me try it on Calcadon. So it is a felt outfit, and the top is Christmas green, and it has a lovely Peter Pan collar. And then there's 2 red buttons in the center, and they are like tied on with a kind of a cream-colored thread. And then it's scalloped around the waist, and then there is a Christmas red, well, no, that's more of a brick red, I guess, felted skirt, and then like 3-dimensionally on there is a penguin and a Christmas tree, and then there's little slip-on like slippers of penguins. She's holding her little dolly. Doesn't she look so sweet? And then I did change. Pip and Amethyst are having a little bit of a moment because I do have 2 of the Grinch sweaters, and Pip really wanted Amethyst to wear hers, and she wanted nothing to do with it. She wanted to be all wintry and festive. And so they have a little space between them right now. They're kind of taking a little spacer from one another, but I can see they're both looking toward one another like, maybe I should go spend time with my sister. But they're all festive. So now let's look down here at Genevieve and Viognier. They're both sitting on the chair. I need to reposition them a bit better. They look like they're upset with each other, so I have to fix them. They're kind of both facing away from each other. I don't like that, so I need to fix them when I'm done here. And then up here we have Miss Zara and Miss Yona. Don't they look so sweet together? Oh, they're like cuddled up together. Zara will be leaving at the end of this month. And if you noticed, Maximilian is not here. He actually went home last week. And once his box opening is up, I will be putting his box packing up with a link to that. So stay tuned for that as well. And then here's Saffron Sapphira. Well, Saffron, Atticus, and Sapphira. Look how the hat goes up around let's actually put it over Sapphira's head because Saffron has the little stuffy. There we go. Now they all look cozy, cozy, cozy. And then here we have Zipporah and Zuri. And look at Malachi in with all his frogs and his very dapper ensemble. He's like, can I just go back to my rainbow stuff? Oh, he's my little Marley boy. Aren't you, little man? And then here is Zolani with her Santa hat. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. Maybe it'll be better on that side. There we go. Looks like a nightcap, huh? And then here we have, let me slide my chair. We have Abigail and Juliet. So I did change Juliet to have some red shoes to go with the hat. Look how sweet. And then there's the Evangeline kit. Is that everybody? Yes, so I will move Yona back over here. And I have not painted for like a week. It has been just, again, I don't, like I said, time just doesn't feel like it's been my own the last while. Just adjusting Malachi. He got a little skew there in the lineup with the others. There, now he's getting a little rocking action. But I am going to be painting this afternoon and hopefully over the weekend. I would like to hopefully start doing hair next week. So getting closer. But that's the update on that. And let's see, was there anything else I wanted to talk about? Not that I can think of off the top of my head. Anyway, everybody, have an absolutely fabulous, fabulous weekend. And stay warm. Like I said, we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. So if you are in the area of snow, or even if you live anywhere where it's really, really cold, please stay warm and use wisdom when going out and about. If it's, arctically cold, stay home. That's what I did the other day. We were a few days in the 20s, which isn't like below zero or anything, but compared to the 40s and 50s we'd been having, it was quite the drop. And then the next day was going to be in the 40s, so I thought, well, I'll save my errands for tomorrow, and I'm really glad I did because the next day was much nicer, which was yesterday, because Wednesday was still really, really cold. Right, Pip? She's not impressed. Oh, well, they'll sort it out. All right, everybody, have an absolutely wonderful weekend, and thank you for stopping by. And keep an eye out for Maximilian's box packing and box opening. And all the babies and I say, stay warm and toasty and be blessed. And remember, we're heading over to our joy bubble. There's the joy tree. Remember, each and every day, find at least one thing to be joyful for. And this is especially the time of year when we need to be, I don't want to say more joyful, because we really should be joyful all year round and thankful for what we have. And we truly, truly are blessed. We live in a nation where we have the freedom to express ourselves, and, even if we don't have a lot, there are people in the world that have far less than we do. So everybody have a blessed weekend, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.